welcome to my channel. It's your girl Akia Tiani and I am here with my first YouTube video. This channel will be all about DIY and today we will be revamping some old tops that we have in our closet, and the best part about it, it's 100% no-sew. So grab some fabric glue or some fabric tape and some old tops and let's get started. For this top, you'll need a fitted shirt. I'm using a turtleneck, and then I'm just gonna crop the bottom just by cutting off however much you want. Now, if you have a one-shoulder top, please use it as a pattern. I'm risky, I just cut directly into my fabric, so I'm eyeing it. But you want to cut from under one of the underarms, and then cut from the other underarm to the top of the shoulder, and that will create your one shoulder top. So I'm using fabric glue for this shirt, and we want to turn the shirt inside out, and we're going to finish all of our raw edges. So you can see me putting the glue on the edge of the shirt and then folding it in. And remember, the shirt is inside out, so what this is doing is finishing off all of those raw edges. You'll do that to the hem of the shirt, the neckline, and the armhole. So next, I'm creating the string, and I'm just doing that by cutting out some strips, gluing them together to make it longer, and then you're gonna put the glue on one edge and then fold it over. So this will be turned inside out so that the glue edge is not showing. I didn't record that part, but you just do that by using a safety pin and pulling it through. So now we'll be creating the casing of our ruching, and it is kind of hard to follow because all of the gray is blending in together, so I'll do my best to explain. What we need to do is create a rectangle that is the length of the side of our shirt, and we need to create two tubes. The best way to do this is not what I'm doing right there. The best way to do it is to put the glue on that side seam and then stick the rectangle onto that glue strip. I put it on the strip and then pressed it in. It'll be easier if you just put it on the shirt. Then you want to glue down the sides of the rectangle. I'm cutting it here, and guys, I don't know what I was thinking. I told y'all I'm risky. So I did cut it a little bit too small, but make sure your tubes are large enough so that you can feed the string through, and then you're just going to glue those edges down. Now that we've let that dry, we're going to feed the string up through the bottom of the shirt and then down through the other tube, and we've created a ruched top. Look at that. I'm just cutting off the ends and tying a little knot, and voila. For this shirt, you'll need 2 graphic tees, and I'm using the fabric tape. So this one is super simple. You're just gonna cut the shirt not directly down the middle. Depending on what side the shirt is on, you just want to cut a little bit off-centered. That way when you put the shirts together, the seam will be in the middle. You can see I didn't really cut the purple one off-centered, so the white shirt takes up a little bit more space, but that's okay. So now we're going to put our fabric tape on one of the shirts, and you're putting it on the right side of the shirt because you'll create a seam that will go on the inside. You'll see what I mean in a second. So really take your time with the tape. It is very sticky and it shows all of your imperfections. So really take your time making sure that you're pressing it in a nice straight line, making sure that the tape is lined up and that your shirts are lined up. And you'll see my shirt was not perfect. It was not 100% straight, so that's okay. But just take your time if you are using the tape. And then you're gonna do the same thing with the back. Remember, the tape goes on the right side of the shirt, and then the 2 right sides will kiss. And you're done. Now for this one, you'll also need a fitted top. I used a bodysuit, but I just recommend a crop top. So you're gonna cut off the sides, and I just cut off one side and use that scrap to measure out the other side. And this one, you don't need any glue or tape. You're just gonna use safety pins. So I am now lining up the safety pins on each side just to get my spacing right and to see how many I want on each side. I recommend doing the part of the safety pin that opens up, pointing to the front. So that's opposite of what I have showing in the video, but it looks better when you have that part that opens up facing the front. Just adds a little bit more detail. And really, you're just gonna put the safety pins in however you want them lined up, however many you want, how far wide you want them spaced. You can choose that and just put them into your top. I added a little bit of detail using my eyelet tool. This is optional. I just thought it needed a little extra pizzazz. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite. If you decide to try one, be sure to tag me on Instagram at Akia Tiani. And like I said, this channel is all about DIY, from fashion to home to even a little bit of building. So let me know what you would like to see from me on this channel. And until next time, thanks for watching.